Hello again, everyone. I want to make a quick card this morning because I've got a few things to do. This evening we're having I don't know what people call it. Sometimes people call it a progressive supper. In my road, it's a cul-de-sac, a close, whatever you care to call it. And some of the neighbours, we have a supper together occasionally, and we start in one house with the starter, we move on to the next house for the main course, and then we move on again for dessert and cheese and all this kind of stuff. And it works beautifully. You get a fabulous meal. You only have to prepare one course. So I've got to get ready for that. So hence a quick card. Here I've got a little piece of gel plate printing, and I kind of rather like the colours. And blue butterflies I just love them. And this is the kind of blue that I think of some of those lovely butterflies. So I've cut one out from one of the Craft Addiction UK butterflies, of which there are an absolute host. Is it a kaleidoscope of butterflies? Can't remember the collective noun. I think it might be. Anyway, I cut one out, but this is just copy paper, so it's kind of thin. So I cut one out in card, which I think I'll stick that to. Okay. Then I used a couple more Craft Addiction UK dies. The next to the largest circle slatted die, and the next to the largest square outline die. With that, I have got one of my press cut dies because I wanted one just a little larger, but the larger one from this set is too bigger than I wanted anyway. I have asked if it's be possible to get a set of nesting dies from Craft Addiction. I wonder if Steve would be able to do that. I've got my press cut set and it goes up to a huge one, and some of the larger ones I just never use, but I love them because of the smaller ones. So if he could make a set, you know, starting with a reasonable, maybe a bit bigger than this one. I don't use cards bigger than that, but I know some people do. I thought that would be a really useful thing to have. I don't know what people think about that. Perhaps you could let me know in the comments. Anyway, I am digressing. My idea is this. I've cut a circle slat from a square surround, those two. This one is what I cut that one from, which is just slightly larger. I anticipate putting some of this behind this circle, not as big as that, I don't think. No, just within this size. And then I want to put a butterfly on the top, either in the middle or on the side or something. I don't know. So let's just go with it, shall we? Why don't I cut a piece of this from that? Don't need to actually, do I? Yes, oh well, I'll do that. That will be fine. I guess I could just chop it really, but die cutting it will be fine. I might cut it down a bit more. We'll see. These things sit in our drawers, don't they, for ages. You make a whole bunch of backgrounds all in one go, and, you know, they sit there. And occasionally it's nice to go and dig them out and have a little use-up session. I'm going to cut that down just a little bit because I don't want any of it showing. So let's just... I could have cut it out with scissors in the first place, couldn't I, really? I don't know what I use for this. It looks like acrylic paints to me. So let's have a look at this. Yes, that's fine. And I wanted it, I did look to see whether I wanted it raised from that or on it. And on it, you get more of the colour showing through. So I'll just glue the back of this and then we can stick that on. I'll whiz through this. Foam tape. Let's put some foam tape on this and we'll pop it onto there. This should be a really quick card. tonight, I'll tell you my menu. I'm doing the main course tonight. I am doing chicken breasts stuffed with boursin, garlic and herbs, wrapped in, I'm not sure if Phil does the shopping, as you may well know. I don't know if he got pancetta or whether he got streaky bacon, but we'll see. But with some sort of ham thing around the outside. Then we're having, with the vegetables are going to be baby tiny potatoes, whole, and carrots cooked with lemon and butter and garlic and sugar and oh, I don't know what, but they're very tasty. And what else? Oh, roasted vine tomatoes, and what else? Oh, can't think. Let's just put a bit of glue all over this one to join that too. Oh, I'm not sure whether to put this onto a plain background or not. We'll see. There we go. Going to have to put a few little somethings into the middle of there. Isn't that a pretty cool colour? Or do we do it like this, formally, straight across the front? That would make a change, wouldn't it? But if I want to put a sentiment on, I could put it like that, and then I would have room for a sentiment. I'll just look for one and see what I think. Going to need some pearls for the body. I think this size will be nice. So I'll put some of those on and then colour them gold. Let's have him over here. Or her, I don't know. A butterfly, some Aphrodite, I don't know. I'm wondering what a shaker would look like behind one of these, you know. I did toy with that idea this morning. But decided against it in the end. Right, let's get some gold for these. There we go. Now they're gold. Right. As I say, I just look for a sentiment. Isn't that pretty? I don't like that. Well, I've chosen this hello. This is a memory box, I think. It's either memory box or poppy stamps. I get them muddled. I don't know kind of which is which. I think they're very closely allied. So I want to have the back part white. So I'll cut that out from this. And what I'm hoping for the other bit has got several kind of sections. That's the hello. Now, I want to use some of this, but I want to colour some of it gold as well. So this is too thin. So if I just put some glue on the back of here, that's long enough, isn't it? Pretty much long enough. That's the one. I'll go a bit beyond there. Okay. I put some glue on here and stick this to that. When I cut this out, I should be able to, well, it will be stronger because it's got that card backing. Okay, here's hello. Now, what I think I'll do, I can't have all three. I was thinking I could have all three, but I can't. I want gold somewhere. I don't know what to do about this now. Perhaps I'll just dust some of this with gold, like I did on there. Just a hint. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I've decided. That is definitely what I will do. So I'll dust it with gold first and then stick it onto there. Right. Just get these letters out. 2 L's and the O, which is the O. Never know which bit I need. Is it that bit? Yes. Okay. Let's put some little bit of gilding wax on those. Just a touch, because that's just a touch, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Right, they've all got bits of gold on now. So all I need to do now is to stick them onto the backing. Right. I need to clean out my Barely Art nozzle. It's not coming out very easily. It's I don't know, it needs cleaning out. I'll blot that down with a wet wipe in a minute. This is coming out rather too fast. There we go. That's just the effect I wanted. I wanted both the blue and the gold. I think that'd be nice. So I've just got to stick this together. And I think that's kind of pretty. Isn't it nice how you can mix and match these slatted dies with their surrounds? Absolutely lovely. So thank you for coming and watching me today. And come back and see me very, very soon.